Infinitely, no matter how good I get, I will never be able to satisfy the appetite of the infinite sin of the witch. No matter how good I get, I will never be able to appease the infinite witch. I will infinitely keep self-tormenting myself with the infinite need to feed the witch. I will never be able to get good enough no matter how good I get. I will keep improving to fill the void with inside of myself infinite. No matter how good I get, I will never be able to stop criticizing myself for eternal torment infinite. Infinitely I am in flames, crying out from the torment of my inner rage. No matter how big I get, I can never get good enough to infinitely fill the void with inside of myself. The bitch which the infinite black hole is the wisdom, the witch within inside of myself. The black hole of the abyss, the pit is my own void, infinitely trying to fill it up. Infinitely, no matter what I do, I can never fill the void with inside of myself. Infinitely, I keep trying to fill this black hole inside of myself. Infinitely, my own rage is my torment of pain. My own pain is my infinite eternal flame. Infinitely keep supplying for improvement. Infinitely will never be able to fill the void of my own expectations. Infinitely try to fill the void of my inner rage, my inner pain of trying to improve myself infinite. No matter how good I get, I will never be able to be good enough for my own self expectations. Impossible to obtain is the goal of the infinite appeasement of thy happiness with myself. I will never be able to be happy with myself because of the infinite pit of the abyss within the void of inside of myself. I keep infinitely trying to fill the void with the pain inside of myself. I am in infinite pain from the infinite rage of the infinite pain of my self-expectations, unable to obtain true happiness. I can never fill the abyss, the infinite pit of my void infinite. I keep infinitely trying to fill the void with the infinite pain and rage, but no matter how big I get, I will never be able to fill the abyss of the infinite pit of the black hole of the inner void of inside of myself. The inner pit, the void of inside of myself is thy infinite sin leech succubus. The infinite sin leech succubus is the void inside of myself. No matter what I do, I cannot stop infinitely trying to appease her infinite appetite. No matter how big I get, I will never be able to fill the abyss of my own self-expectations infinitationally. Infinitations of my infinite self-expectations. Infinitely, I will never be able to fill the abyss. The endless pit of the void is my infinite torment. No matter how big I get, I will never be able to fill the abyss. No matter what I do, I will never stop being able to feel my regrets from my own self-expectations of the void inside of myself is the pit of thy evil sin-leech succubus. Thy evil sin-leech succubus is my own infinite torment of the abyss, the endless pit. The endless pit is the abyss of the void of my own expectations of imaginary expectations. Imagination is my expectations to obtain infinitely. My own self-torment is to infinitely fill the pit of the infinite abyss of my own rage, of my pain, of the infinite pain of the void I can never fill inside of myself. The infinite pit is the witch of my infinite expectations of criticism. I can never fill the abyss of thy evil sin-leech succubus. She is the infinite improvement progression to obtain the next level subliminate. No matter how good I get, I will never be able to fill the abyss, for which is the infinite pit of the void I can never fill infinite with inside of myself. The infinite trying to improve, obtain happiness infinitely. No matter how good I get, I will never be able to fill my appetite of infiniteness, and the infinite progression is the pit. That is my true torment, to never be able to fill the abyss of thy evil sin-leech succubus, the pit of the void of the infinite. An infinite abyss is my own pain and torment of never being able to fill the abyss. My inner soul, my inner void of expectations of thyself infinite. That is my true torment, to infinitely feed the pit, to obtain the next level, to try to endlessly achieve happiness.